Fala galera, tudo bem? Seja bem-vindo aí. Vamos continuar esse jogo aqui. Já tem missões secundárias e já tem uma principal aqui perto. Hoje a gente já tá no deserto desse game. Mas a gente vai jogar as secundárias primeiro.
I've never even forged a butter knife. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
Vou aceitar, né?
I could give you a hand if you like.
Bora
I
aceitar.
know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Bora então, galera. Já tem uma aqui perto já.
Take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
E bora. Tem mais uma secundária aqui perto. Mas vamos falar já com o primeiro, assim, com o primeiro cidadão aqui já.
What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Tem que falar com mais um cidadão. Vamos ver, isso aqui é outra secundária, galera.
Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
E pra
You
gente...
alright?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no
muito
doubt
quente.
that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Tudo bem.
Right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Calma, rapazão. Vou ajudar você, calma. Ok.
Hanging lantern! Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Vamos falar com esse cidadão. Esse daqui é da missão anterior, galera. Eu vou falar.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
A outra missão é um pouquinho maior, mais longe, galera. Por isso que eu vou terminar a primeira primeiro. Precisa ser afiada e resistente.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
É eu que vou ter que ir, ou não? Ok, tem uma missão aqui e uma missão lá. Vendo aqui o que é mais rápido. Cadê você, amigona? Pronto, peguei você. Bem rápido já, não tem batalha, não tem nada.
Straight home now.
Aqui o periquito parando lá.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Não acabou ainda a missão. Vamos pra mais longe ainda.
So, do you crush it up or just throw it in the furnace?
Onde que é? Bem perto da outra. Vamos, passarinho, volta aqui. Ambrósia. Bicho encerrar, obtém a pedra calcada. 3. Então beleza, as missões então ficaram uma perto da outra. Foi bom vindo pra cá então, pra não ficar indo e voltando, então foi bom ter feito essa daqui primeiro.
Back to the stables, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots!
Oh, just look at the
Hanging lanterns!
Finally, we'll be able to get this.
We should get going soon. Do you have
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs.
Não, primeiro nós vai fazer as secundárias, filho. Essa pedra. Oxe, é só coletar só. Opa. Pega. Pegou.
Like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Ali eu vou ter que dar a volta aqui, né? É. Bora então.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
What the hell are those things?
Tem um monte de bombinha ali, cara. Não é por aqui também não. Dá mais volta ainda. Tem um item aqui, poção. Algo tenebroso está vivendo nas terras. Não dá meia volta se não quiser se dar mal. Ah, sai fora. Que eu. 3 rosas do deserto. Bonito, hein? Bonito lugar. E água azulzinha, você é louco. 3 presas afiadas. 3 bichinhos desses pra morrer. Nossa, aí quantos? Acabou? Acabou nada, mano. Não. Nossa. Ah, se transformou. Inimigos derrotados.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Voltei pela viagem rápida, porque ali não tem muita coisa mesmo.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat.
You wish to talk? You and I?
Você e eu temos mais em comum do que você pensa. Além de grandes espadachins e ainda por cima bonitos para danar, somos também as segundas pessoas a usar nossos respectivos nomes. O quê? Você achou que eu tinha inventado Rosena da Mil? Era o nome da minha mestra. Eu herdei dela junto com o título e com a forja. Garantir que o nome dela continuasse vivo era o mínimo que eu podia fazer depois de tudo que ela fez por mim. Ela me tirou das ruas e botou meus dedos nos hábeis para criar espadas, em vez de confusão. Felizmente, ela saiu da minha vida de forma tão repentina e inesperada quanto havia entrado. Jurei seguir os passos delas para tentar mudar a vida de outras pessoas da mesma forma que ela mudou a minha. É por isso que eu mantenho a forja dela viva, que eu banco a lebre do deserto, que eu cuido dos órfãos e da Limil. Realmente eu havia pensado que minhas obrigações em relação ao Reis e Drica eram mais urgentes. Pelo menos até o infame Cid ressurgir de repente. Isso bagunçou as coisas. Ainda assim, acho que dá pra dar conta, mas me desculpe se a lebre do deserto não estivesse sempre à sua disposição, sim?
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
Temos um canto abençoado no Velcroy, um oásis de verdade, com água corrente limpa e fontes de águas quentes naturais. Não duvido que as pessoas tenham vindo para cá desde muito antes da fundação da República. Desde que foi fundada, a quantidade de gente que chega cada vez é maior, para atender a necessidade dos mineradores que trabalham em empresas de Draco e dos soldados que os defendem. E entenderam mesmo, recheando os cofres desde longe dos olhos curiosos e dos atrevidos cobradores de impostos da República. Não que os títulos de Randela tenham muito peso por essas bandas. Faz tempo que Dalimil meio que segue as próprias leis. Aqui quem tem mais dinheiro ou mais amigos faz as regras. Pelo menos era assim, até a Cúpica construiu aquele castelo no coração do Cristal Mater. Dalimil virou um feudo do Titã desde então. E embora os homens dele gostem de gastar, eles também gostam bastante de exercer a autoridade, que, como você deve saber, é absoluta. Então você entende porque as pessoas preocupadas com o bem do povo decidiram organizar a própria proteção, principalmente a minha antecessora.
How very fitting.
Muito coerente, os nobres e soldados da Maquia e o Alod, companheiros de tantos campos de batalha, tenham se tornado também companheiros de crime. Ainda assim, os comerciantes de Dalimil ficarão aliviados de vê-los enfrentar a justiça. Muitos foram levados quase à ruína por falta de cristais. Imagino que todos correriam para agradecer pelo serviço que você prestou a eles, se, claro, eles tivessem a mínima ideia do que você fez. É claro que enquanto dependemos do poder dos cristais, somos vulneráveis a esses abusos. Mas as pessoas são criaturas gananciosas, cheias de necessidade. Não tem outro jeito, claro. Você precisa destruir cada um dos cristais, matar dos gêmeos e dar um fim à dependência irracional do povo. Tente não me decepcionar. Ok.
Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Tá, que vai mostrar?
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Duzentão, aí mais experiência, moeda de compra. Mais respeito também.
My carpets have bright.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots! There he is. The man who saved my business.
Scrubbing is almost finished.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Vai falar fora os bichinhos de fogo.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Missão concluída. Essa daqui vai dar um pouquinho mais, eu acho. Um pouquinho mesmo, 700. Diminui o tempo de recarga de ignição. Ok. Tinha uma pedra roxa, galera, e eu apertei só.
We should get going soon.
Vamos embora agora? Vamos para a nossa missão principal. Vamos, Ambrosio, bora.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on.
Tá, será que eu marquei sem querer? Ah, eu marquei sem querer. Falei, hoje nunca tinha visto aquela marca.
damned wagon fixed. Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved.
The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can do.
Ok, lá é uma carroça que tá atrapalhando o caminho. Ok, cara, destino da missão próxima. Onde tá o obelisco?
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Ah, que da hora, tipo, esse tanque fez tudo de rocha. Que legal.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms.
Que é mais que reino, filho. Que é mundo bom.
Was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Cara, o Clive vai sozinho nessa, mano. É isso mesmo? Cê é louco, hein? Corajosão mesmo. Mas nem agiu ninguém pra ajudar. Nível de vingança extremo. Bora, galera, bora. Uma presa do Draco, então. Que louco, hein? Vamos fazer uma arma pra ele.
Fuck! What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their Eikon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Nossa, o cara vai cair nessa, mano. O cara esqueceu de raciocinar um pouco.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so.
Ele pressentiu.
You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Me parece que é a última, mano. Será que a última tem alguma ligação com ele? Nossa, eu quero pra ser surpresa. Nossa. Tamanho dos bichos, cara.
Orcs. Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
É caminho da escuridão. Esse é o novo capítulo.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Você tá agachado, vocês vão ver meu. Sempre vão ver. Ok. Foi mais fácil do que eu pensei.
Taken over the entire mine.
Né?
Copa, o jogo do Copa não tá aí. O jogo do Pepe não tá aí.
Como não, filho? Por que não tá indo? Que não. Já voltei já, galera. Fui ver já o que meu filho tava. Tem uns bichos estranhos aqui. E pra cá tem alguma coisa? Pra cá não tem nada. Então vamos lá naqueles bichos estranhos.
So much for the men of the
300, cara.
Dalmekia's finest.
Os melhores da Moqueia. Cara, já era, mano. Tá perdendo tudo o exército, Hugo. Perdendo tudo, cara. O cara tá sendo traído e tá cego de ódio. Nem tá vendo o que tá acontecendo em volta. Nossa, o exército de Hugo já era, mano. Ah, já era? Fácil, cara. Enquanto tá baba aqui. 10 ovos de aço. Nem... Eles não tão difícil e outros não estão nem aguentando pancada, mano. Tá cegadão por enquanto. Ok. Ah, errei. Ah, que isso aqui, cara? Tchau. Ok, aqui já foi, aqui já foi, aqui já foi. Vamos ver se é por aqui mesmo. É. Caraca, hein? Tá aceso o controle. Ai, espera aí. Ai. Aqui embaixo acho que não tem nada, então vamos embora, vai.
Won't be going any further this way.
Da hora os cristais ali, hein? Mais um cristal Mother. Vai ser da hora, hein? Vai ser contra o Hugo Titãzão, hein? Dá pra ouvir, que né? Uau, nossa, tamanho do ogro. Do orc, né? Ogro. Do orc. Nossa, é mágica ainda essa coisa. Acertou ainda? Esse teletransporta, que louco. Ai, pegou. Ah, pegou de novo. Cara,
Too slow.
Esse socão é muito forte, mano. Só 200. Caramba, já chegamos já.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Bonito, hein? Da hora, mano. Ficou louco demais o que o Hugo fez, cara. Só se tem uma coisa boa que ele fez foi isso.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me,
Spirits. Caramba, hein? Vamos derrubar, vamos derrubar. Esse soco é muito louco. 24.000, mano. Pô. Foi embora. Aí vai dar relâmpago, tempestade, precisa ser automático.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Agora é o Hugo, né?
Did the orcs do this too?
O bom é que o dele em si eu já fiz tudo, né? Só tem o do Ifrit aqui que eu não fiz. Nossa, podia ter mais uma, né? Uma barrinha aqui de... Não! Errei.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Nenhum dos dois, cara. Olha o tesourinho aqui, 1600 Gil. 958. Alguns oponentes usarão a habilidade bravura para revogar aliados próximos, melhorando o desempenho deles em combate. Procure o ícone da espadinha para cima e derrote esses alvos rapidamente para não sofrer mais danos. Ok, agora já vem aqui habilidades e aprimoro máximo. São 4 barras isso? É. Pelo menos o Hugo não tá sentado aqui no seu trono dessa vez.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Não é pra lá, né? Pelo jeito é pra lá. E vai ser grande, hein?
No mistakes.
Nossa, pegou, mano. Uns 50, boa. Não é aqui? Essa grandona aqui? Caraca, mano, só porta grande. Por quê? Tá bom.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Acho que sim. Que louco, cara.
The heart.
Sensacional, você é louco.
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Acho que foi por ali que eu entrei, então vai ser por aqui. Não é aqui, é aqui. Portas grandes. Não achou?
Just what I needed. All yours, Torgal. Get him. Soil and stuff.
finished. Fight him!
Get him! This one.
That had better be the last of them.
É louco, mano. Os caras vão deixar mesmo sem vida pra fazer pra enfrentar o último chefe, cara. Sem vida. Não dando só. Nossa, agora é a hora da pancadaria correr solta, hein?
My everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her. Benedicta! I'll kill you, Rosfield!
Oh shit, he's priming.
Vai chegar a hora do Ifrit de novo, hein, galera? Cê é louco. Faz tempo já, tá com saudade do bichão. Não achou, mano? Não sei, filho.
Come on.
Não tá aí, filho. Não cabe, não.
You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Quem que é esse cara, mano? Será que vai ser mais incrível do que a outra, galera? Essa luta vai ser foda, hein? Sai. susto no começo. É bem limpinho, com um ataque super lento. Só tudo. Ai, pegou. Agora tchau. É uma luta sensacional, né? Tipo, ver os movimentos do Titã e tal. É.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I.
Na hora aprendeu outra habilidade. Nossa, olha o tamanho dessa pedra aqui. Olha o que ele vai jogar, meu. Olha só. Nossa. O cara vai aprender a habilidade de enxofre. Segure e solte R2 quadrado para provocar uma explosão violenta. Segura R2 quadrado por mais tempo, aumentar o raio e a força da explosão. Aperte X a qualquer momento para cancelar o carregamento sem ativar a explosão. Ifrit fica invulnerável ao dano enquanto carrega enxofre, porém se for atacado a explosão será acionada automaticamente. Olha os movimentos, cara, que louco. Quase acertou. Olha o tempinho já que não acertei. Ah! De novo. Agora tchau. Agora vai para CGzinho. Nossa, mano. Nossa, o cara tá comendo mais cristal ainda. Então a luta não acabou ainda. Não vai falar que ele aumentou o tamanho dele. Filho, ficou maior ainda. Olha lá. Que? Vai pro quarto lá. Que louco, mano. Não acordou. Oi. Cara, que jogo é esse, galera? Olha essa batalha, mano. Você é louco. Olha essa batalha aqui de outro mundo, mano. Nossa, mano. Mano, fantástico, fantástico. Quase. Lá vem. Mano do céu. Não, não. Tomei. Ah, errei. Cara, é muito grande, mano. Olha isso aqui, cara. Batendo parede. Cadê? A música ficou muito da hora. Nossa, 567 mil. Cara, que é isso, mano? Olha. Ah, pegou. Tem como ganhar todas também, né? Ah, pegou de novo. Aí. Agora acabou com isso. Ah. Tirou antes, mano. Vamos um pouquinho de apresentação. Então onde a gente vai agora? Ai, pegou. Pegou. Eu não sei se eu tinha carregado, mano. Eu apertei antes. Atordoou, mas agora não tem mais poder. Ah, moço. Nossa, mano. Ô, essa luta é montra, mano. O Ifrit é muito foda nesse jogo, cara. Jogou o braço dele. Já era. Nossa. Olha a altura que ele tá caindo isso, cara. Nossa, mano. Nossa, o rasgo, mano. Caraca, mano. Quando achei que tava terminado já, tem mais uma luta dentro dele, cara. Lembrei de fazer. Que luta sensacional, mano. Extremamente incrível. Jurou de novo. Já era pra você que tá vindo. Quadrado. Nossa. Ah não, não vai usar, mano. Ah, ele vai usar também, mano. Caraca, mano. Nossa. Não deu mais nada. Sensacional, dude. Cara, sensacional. Uau. Material para fazer fabricação. Olha a altura que eles estavam, mano. Perfeito, cara. Desculpa, mano. Esse jogo é perfeito. Esse jogo aqui é pra quebrar o controle também. Oi? Ninguém mais? Não.
Ultima. What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
O irmão dele salvou mais uma vez.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Esse é o Odin, galera. Quer dizer, ele carrega o Odin.
The man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
Esse de preto, galera, que eu falo. Ele é o Odin.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Será que o Fênix conseguiu?
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Tá bom.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and... Gah!
Tudo que a mulher queria, né?
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Então galera, esse daqui vai ficar para a próxima. Acho que já tá o bastante, né? Um vídeo demais com uma luta extraordinária. A derrota do Titã, mas um confronto maravilhoso, muito boa a música, o jeito do game, aquela corrida dele, aquela que as CGIs com o Ifrit desviando dos Titãs. Meu, tá incrível. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Até a próxima, e pelo jeito nós estamos chegando aí a um grande passo pro final do game, beleza? Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Até mais.